This is the Next Genius webinars, and we have Dennis with us, coordinator, global student recruitment and admissions from University College Roosevelt. We'll be giving you an overview of undergraduate education in the Netherlands in this session. Welcome, Dennis, to Next Genius webinars.
Thank you so much, Helen, for having me today.
A pleasure. Moving on to the questions, Dennis. The first question is, what are some of the most popular majors that international students study in the Netherlands?
It's hard to say what specifically are the most popular majors because there's so many different programs. So instead, if that's okay with you, I'd like to just sketch an overview of all the different possibilities for international students.
Yes,
Because
sure.
even though the Netherlands is not a native English speaking country, there's some 400 programs entirely taught in English at the undergraduate level. And what is important for students looking at the Netherlands to realize is that these programs are offered at two different types of institutions. So we have what's called universities of applied sciences in the Netherlands, and we have research universities in the Netherlands. And each of these offer higher education, each of these offer recognized higher education at a great quality, but they take very different approaches to education. So the universities of applied sciences, they are 4-year degrees, and they're professional in nature. So they are very much focused at the job market, preparing a student for a specific job or a career field if you want. So things like physiotherapy, nursing, social work, tourism and hotel management, these are University of Applied Science courses because they're geared towards that very particular profession as a nurse or as a teacher or as someone working in hospitality. And these programs are 4 years because they also include work experience. They're very hands-on type of programs. They're for the student who can't wait to start doing something with what they've learned. Now, the research universities, on the other hand, they are much more the sort of academic approach to learning, so more book learning, research-oriented, critical thinking skills, presenting skills, research skills are at the core of a research university program. These programs are 3 years, so they're much faster in pace, especially as you're also covering a higher volume of materials in these programs. So they're more traditional university if you want. And they offer also this whole wide range of programs, but it's sometimes a little bit harder to say immediately what kind of job follows onto these. So programs like history and archaeology, programs like medicine, programs like biology, chemistry, physics, philosophy, psychology, those are sort of research university programs. So that's important to realize that there's this distinction and that in many cases, the kind of program that you're interested in is going to determine whether you're going to an applied science university or a research university. But as I said, between them, some 400 different programs. The popular ones, because that's your question ultimately, tend to be medicine, business, and psychology. But there are so many opportunities that it's hard to determine which ones are actually the most popular.
Got it. Thank you so much, Denise. Moving to the second question, that is, which are some most popular universities for international students in the Netherlands?
Right. So all of our universities actually offer English taught education. So it's again hard to determine which universities are more popular because any of the universities will have programs that are taught exclusively in English. And in these programs, you'll have between 30 and 80% international students across the country. And that's also, sometimes we get the question, what's the best university? Well, in the Netherlands, all universities are held to very high governmental standards in order to be able to exist. Also, when you look at the international rankings, you'll see that most of the Dutch universities are ranked very similarly because we're held to the same standards. And that means that we're in the top 200, if not top 100 worldwide. So very good education. So the most popular programs, it's dependent very much on the student. Do you want to be in a big city or is a smaller town something that suits you better? All these kinds of questions become more important for students to find out for themselves what is actually their preferred university within the country.
What is the cost of education in the Netherlands? You have to cover the tuition and living expenses as well.
Yeah, of course. So tuition fees in the Netherlands are very much determined by a student's passport. So for those who have a European passport, the tuition fees are set by the government. They're subsidized by the government as well. So that means that for any institution in the Netherlands, a tuition fee for a European passport holder is just over 2,200 euros at the moment. There's a few exceptions. Smaller scale programs can be a bit more expensive, go up to about 5,000 euros, but that's a small minority of programs in the Netherlands. Now, for non-European passport holders, the story is a little bit different. The tuition fee is not set by the government for those students, but we still have to justify the amount we ask for. So you'll see that the range is roughly between 6,000 euros and 15,000 euros per year for non-European students, with the majority of programs being between 10 and 12,000 euros for non-European students. One big exception there is medicine. Medicine for non-European students is a lot more expensive. It's about 35,000 euros per year. So that's just medicine, so but be aware of that. Now, living costs in the country, they're going to be the same whether you're European or non-European, obviously. We usually say about 800 to 1,000, 1,100 euros per month is what you need to cover everything. That includes your rent, because universities in the Netherlands tend to not be residential, so you'll have to find your own place to live. There's exceptions again, but in general, you'll have to pay rent somewhere. That's your food, that's your insurances, that's your books, that's a little bit of extracurricular life. So that's what it comes down to. So total price for a European student for a year will be around, roughly 12, 13,000 euros. And for a non-European student, it can be anywhere between 20 and 30,000 for a full year for everything.
Thank you so much for covering the entire cost of living in Netherlands.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next question, that is, are scholarships available for international students?
Yeah. So scholarships for undergraduate students are extremely limited. There's a couple of things that students can make use of. So for non-European students, there is the Holland Scholarship. And the Holland Scholarship is a 5,000 euro award for 1 year only. So it's just for students to get that final push if they need it to be able to move to a different country. For anyone else, I mean, in terms of scholarships, there's going to be some scholarships available at individual program level. So it's not even within a university, but one program within a university might have some scholarship money available. These scholarships that are there, and again, they're highly limited. They tend to be partial scholarships. They tend to be need-based scholarships. But as I'm saying, it's a handful in the country as a whole. So the tuition fee in and of itself is quite affordable in the Netherlands if you compare it to some other parts of the world. But that also means that there isn't a huge buffer for universities to offer scholarships to students.
Got it, Dennis. Now we talked about the scholarships. What is the application process at these universities for international students?
Mm-hmm. It's actually the same for Dutch and international students, so that makes it easier. The one thing you need to know about the Netherlands is that nothing is standardized. We don't have something like the Common App or UCAS that you might be familiar with if you're looking at the UK or the US. There is no standardized system in that sense. So each program will have information available on their website, what they're looking for, and how you submit those documents. You will at some point have to register in StudyLink. StudyLink is something that's sometimes equated with these big application portals. It's not. It's one of the steps you need to take. It's a government database in which we keep track of who is actually applying to the Netherlands and studying in the Netherlands. So any application you do will include sort of registering your intent to apply to a program in StudyLink, and then submitting the actual application according to the guidelines given by the program. Now, what is important about the Netherlands is that we have a slightly different philosophy when it comes to education. We think that everyone should have access to education that is suited to their capabilities and suited to their wishes. That means we have a high school system that already pre-tracks students into sort of vocational, professional, and academic education, which means that our entry requirements are a little bit different, because the system in the Netherlands works that way. Each high school translates to a particular higher education institution. So if you've done that kind of high school, we assume that you're ready to make it into our higher education institutions. So we are not going to ask you massive questions about your grades or SATs or ACTs or, essays and interviews and these kinds of things. We assume you're ready. You then have to prove yourself in the first year. If you don't make it in the first year, you're out. So that's a different kind of way of looking at admissions. We want to give people a chance. That's the Dutch system. That also translates to the international student, because what we're doing with an international diploma is actually comparing that diploma to our high school streams. So we're going to see, are you more of a professional high school? So then you would go to a University of Applied Science, or are you more of a research university, which then gives access to both these options. So what you'll find for about 85% of the programs in the Netherlands, if your diploma meets the entry requirements, which can be the IB, can be A levels with 3 Bs, can be a variety of the Indian diplomas with certain grade requirements, you're good to go. You're not asked for anything beyond having the right diploma. So that might be something to get used to as an international student. That doesn't mean the quality of education is any less, it's just a different philosophy on education. 15% or so of programs will have further selection. There's 3 options why a program can have further selection. It's those really popular programs that just don't have enough places within the university. So that's international business, psychology, medicine for sure, and a couple of others. That's one category. That can be CV, it can be interviews, it can be a test, it can be a letter of motivation, letter of recommendation. That's different for each of them, but they will be slightly more selective. Another subset of selective programs is the so-called small scale and intensive programs. So our liberal arts programs and our hotel schools that teach exclusively in small scale classes that have that sort of community component to it, that look for a very particular profile in a student, they can also select. Again, methods vary wildly across the country, but there is some extra steps you need to take there. And then there is the talent-based programs. You can imagine if you're going for a dance academy or a music conservatory or art school that you would need to have the talent to do that. So those programs also select students. But if you're asking me, will I need an SAT or an ACT? The answer is no, all across the board. It's just those programs that select a little bit further, they'll look at your fit. Will you fit the program that you're signing up for? So I know that's a lot of information about admissions, but that's how it works in the country. Students will need to do their research quite well. What is each university asking for? How do I need to submit my documents? And what's the deadline? Because deadlines also vary from early December until June. So any student looking at the Netherlands will need to keep track of what they're doing and just make sure that they know what they're doing for their application. But people like myself and my colleagues at other universities working in admissions are also there to help out. So if students have questions, they can always reach out to any of us.
Thank you so much for giving an overview of the undergraduate education system, application process, scholarships, and much more about the universities. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.